Never thought I'd see a ghost with a door fetish.
It's not the only fetish.
So hi. We're back to talk about The Curse of La Llorona, aka filler for Endgame. That's what this fucking movie is.
I'm pretty sure that they just put their hand in the trash and then pulled out something and let's call it a movie.
Like it's the Conjuring universe is really desperate for fucking material. Because this is technically a Conjuring movie. They don't promote it as a Conjuring film. Like,
good.
Like, you won't even know it is one unless you, like, actually watch the movie, hear about it online. Because there's, like, one reference to the original and the other movies, and that's it. There's no connection otherwise.
Yeah,
so,
it was the doll, right?
Yeah, it feels kind of like Cloverfield 10, where it's like, we don't know why it has Cloverfield in the we're just going to slap it on there anyway. Because ghosts and shit. I don't know, it might be in the same ballpark. So this is The Curse of La Llorona. This is a lazy piece of shit.
Yeah, I can think of ways that could connect it better to the Conjuring universe.
There's so many things, like, I guess we get, like, I'm trying to think of just, like, I've never, like, actively hated any of the Conjuring movies. I don't think I've only liked a couple of them. I take that back. The first Annabelle is pretty trash. Like, I like the first two, the actual Conjuring movies. They're not the scariest thing out there, but at least they're entertaining in their own way.
I like the ones with the nun in it.
Did you like The Nun? Did you like that movie?
No.
Okay.
I think I saw it with you. Did I, or did I see it
No,
with
I saw
Al?
the one by myself, so I saw
Okay.
the one with Al.
Okay.
Yeah,
I laughed out loud in that one.
That one was, like, unintentionally funny. I remember I think I started some jokes about the Catholic Church I got a laugh out of, and the rest are just really silly. The Annabelle sequel I actually kind of like. Again, not because it's really scary, just because there's just a touch of self-awareness that makes it a little funnier.
I think it'd be creepier if they did stick to a Raggedy Ann doll.
It probably would have been, but you were stuck with the stupid doll we got.
Yeah.
I still think that the one scene in the Annabelle Origin still makes me laugh, where they just have, like, the hand crawling out of the well, and the older nun just goes, "What is that?" And the little girl goes, Who cares? Run! So that was, like, the one part I thought was actually pretty funny.
They should have used that in this movie.
They really should have. But then again, everyone's movie's fucking stupid. So stupid. This one has nothing to do with any of the other movies. Other than, there's a ghost in there, and there's trying to be like the first two Conjuring movies, where, like, it's drawn out, like, tension-building scares, but it's so formulaic.
So fun.
And it's got to the point, I just started laughing. Like, I think there was a point, what was the scene? I think you went from, like, okay, whatever, I'll see, watch this, to I am so done with this. It was, like, in one heartbeat of a scene.
Is that the one where the ghost got into the house and she's, like, walking around looking for it and there's doors slamming in the other room?
I think it was before then. I just know there was this one, it was, like, a quarter of the way through when that...
Oh, yeah. It was the whole priest thing.
What was the priest doing?
Remember, it's like, the priest popped out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah!
Backstory, and you're like, how the fuck would you know she's thinking about this stuff and being suspicious over this ghost body person?
Because it does that thing that's so ridiculous, where, like, I mean, you've seen the trailer, you know what the plot is. It's a ghost story. Although there is, like, an explanation why the ghost is going after these people, that's kind of like, okay, that's fucking iffy. But that was, like, one of the few things I have to say about this movie, so I'll talk about that in a little while. But, spoiler alert, because you're not gonna see this piece of shit.
Please don't.
There is a part where it turns out, like, the whole thing starts because, the main character is a GPS agent, and she goes on a check on this mom whose sons have, like, stopped going to school, and she turns out she's been haunted by the La Llorona ghost or whatever.
Or La Llorona.
I wish. Or La Corona. I just imagine, like, a giant beer bottle with hands coming after you.
I don't always be chased by ghosts, but when I do,
I
make sure it is La Corona.
Maybe that's what haunts him at night in his sleep. But yeah, so it turns out he's
Limes.
First out of bed.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were Budweiser.
Just imagine one of those, like, little mascot gloves, like, crawling out of the tub. It's La Corona.
Wait, isn't there a Corona commercial where two people are, like, in a bathtub and they get Coronas in their hands and they're, like, cheering while they're looking out at the ocean?
I'm sure there is. There probably is. That sounds like a Corona commercial. Pick any beer with a lime in it. It's probably one of those. Everyone's had their one. But anyway, so it's this Mexican lady, which right off the bat is like, okay, I get, okay, Mexican ghost, Mexican lady, okay, fine, whatever. And it's like, and by the way, this does not need to be explained. There is no reason there needed to be an explanation as to why the ghost is going after the other kids. Because the whole thing is like, it's a ghost that goes after naughty children or bad children or whatever. So it's like, okay, he broke the rules. He got out of the car, tried to take a look at the dead bodies. Okay, that would be the reason. That's explanation enough.
I don't think that was the reason why.
No, it wasn't the reason why. But I was like, if that's all they went with, that would have been fine. The reason we're actually given is because the Mexican mother wanted revenge on the CPS agent, so she prayed for the ghost to go after her.
That was a twist. Our
main driving force is a Mexican woman sends a ghost after a white lady.
Well, no, I
don't know. Like, I'm not saying it's like the worst thing out there, but there's some questionable subtext there.
There was a lot of weird things going on.
There was a lot of weird things.
They were all like diluted, typical horror movie stuff, so it's not even like good horror where like, oh, I'm gonna sit down, I know exactly what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen, and you're gonna be disappointed. Right?
Yeah, it's like, there's...
Come with me to my church, I must explain to you the very short little area I could just say right there in front of everybody in the parking lot, but I'm gonna take you back in the church and be dramatic.
Oh yeah, I love that part where like after they start getting haunted and all that shit, they runs into the priest from Annabelle, I guess. I forgot he was in Annabelle until they showed the flashback.
I like that actor. That guy's good.
I like him too. I like that actor. Shitty movie, but I like that actor. I like the actress too. The lead is in this one. I forget what
really?
I forget what else I've seen her on. I know I've seen her other stuff.
Okay.
Where she is better.
Okay, yeah, because her scream right at the
nobody
like,
looks good in. It's like, it's one of my all-time favorite like actress screams in a movie is in the first Mummy movie with Rachel Weisz. Do you remember that one?
Yeah, I'm not gonna remember her scream.
The Brendan Fraser.
My head. Yeah.
Well, this one was like very distinct. It wasn't it would start like just a screech, and it was more like, that's a real fucking scream. None of that fake actress shit. That was real. Fuck me, kind of scream. But not in a weird Exorcist way. Anyway. You know the part where he's fucking herself with the cross in The Exorcist?
I don't remember that part.
And Matt suppressed that part.
Probably. I was raised Catholic.
Oh
no! Oh no! It's coming back in my mind.
Yeah, you can't unsee it now.
Oh no!
Memories coming back.
I'm going to hell.
For watching The Exorcist?
Thinking about the scene.
Well, I'll join you there. It's all right. I'll probably get there first.
Just thinking is wrong when you're Catholic.
Get that on a t-shirt.
It's true.
Just thinking is wrong when you're Catholic. Put that on a t-shirt.
Yeah, that's my idea. No one take that.
But yeah, so she's talking to her priest outside a parking lot while she's watching, like, Tuco from Breaking Bad, like, do like this weird, like, cleansing thing with incense in front of a lady. The same Mexican woman who lost her children. And by the way, that whole thing about with the subtext in there, that's the only, like, meaningful thing I actually have to say about this film. Like, so I have to look deep for something to actually fucking talk about. But other than just being nitpicking about dumb scenes like the one I'm talking about right now.
I like how they chose Los Angeles.
Is that, like, relevant in some way?
No.
Okay, I was like, is there something about something?
There's nothing important here.
I didn't think so. Alright, I was making sure I didn't miss something, but, okay, this movie is so deep. But, no, so we start talking like, do you know what La Llorona is? Like, I haven't heard that name in a long time. And it just cuts to them talking in the church, like, it's darker outside, so it looks like it's nighttime. So I'm like, did he just wait, like, 4 hours to continue this conversation?
He just stood out there with her, and she's like, okay, are you gonna talk about it?
No, we must wait for dramatic lighting.
It is time.
We will sit and we will wait for the dramatic lighting. 4 hours a day. Very well, enter my church.
No, that's how Catholics do everything.
It turns into Spotlight.
we wait for the best lighting. Now, blood of Christ.
Let me tell you about ghosts. Talk about all the ghosts. This is a Mexican ghost. does ghosty things. It likes doors. That was one thing that was making me laugh through this entire fucking movie, is the fact that its idea of a scary ghost movie was just opening, closing doors at random intervals.
Yeah, and then somebody running around going, "Who's opening my doors?"
Yeah. Oh no. That's gonna be. I'm gonna make that the tagline for the video. Who's opening my doors? That's great. Because that's what it feels like. It's sort of like, creak. Oh no, there's a door open. Close. Slam. That door closed now. No. That door. Oh, it's opening. But it's opening slowly. I must watch the door.
There's also an issue with the wind, too. I don't know why.
Doors and wind.
I really want to say the ghost farts.
It would at least make
they're
it
coming
worth it.
out, and then all of a sudden just blows a gust of wind and opens the door.
I'd watch that edit where someone just puts a fart noise every time like a door opens or like the wind blows through. Like especially the part where like the first like major scare of the film is like when the sun is like opening and closing the door for reasons.
Stop opening my doors. Who pays for the electricity bill around here?
Whereas we're like, it's just every time.
Temperature.
And there's so many scenes like that where you just have to sit back and it's like, this is so stupid.
Or like the ghost bath scene.
Oh yeah. Which is like in the trailer and like by itself is kind of a creepy image, but when you see it in the context of the film, it's like, this is dumb.
I kind of make a spoof of it where like someone's sitting in the bathroom and getting a hand, like just a back massage from the ghost.
I was like thinking of the Babadook. The meme version of the Babadook. Like, honey, there's so many knots in your hair.
At one point, I honestly thought that she just wanted to raise the children and the ghost wanted to like raise the kids, so then it would turn out this weird partnership between a human and a ghost raising children, and then become like this weird little side like.
That's a
series.
CBS sitcom waiting to happen. I'm calling it right now.
Ghost mom.
God damn it, that's exactly what it'd be called too. Or Ghosting Me. Or
Ghosting
Ghosting.
the family. Haunted house. Instead of Full House.
Alright.
Okay, no.
Haunted House is that Eddie Murphy movie.
Yeah. Alright.
We don't talk about that one.
Well, I'll think of good ones later. Just watch it, and we're gonna start talking. I'm
3 kids and a ghost. Ghost in the middle.
This is Ghost.
All right, that was okay. But anyway, Ghost Mom's still my favorite, I think, of the bunch. I guess
Yeah,
I can say that actually being what they call it.
Now I want the ghost to dress up like in like mom jeans and like a shirt and be like, sorry, I'm going off the end.
No, it's all right. It's fine. We do tangents all the time on this show. It's, I mean, like, and it takes place in the 70s for no other reason, just so they can have that stupid like winding window horror scene that's in all the trailers.
And I think also to stay a little bit closer to The Conjuring, even though they really could have just added.
Yeah, again, it has like no connection.
How about they just go into the Warren's house and look at the necklace from the ghost and be like, what is this story gonna be about with this necklace? And then go into it. And then go back to the necklace and you're like, oh, that's what happened.
Oh, we'll get to that room in a little while when we talk about trailers. Which I don't know why it's not called The Conjuring 3.
It's called Dumbass 3.
Don't touch that, the movie.
I like that. That would be a great movie to see.
That's what somebody, I think, was a joke somebody made when Prometheus came out. Where it's like, the movie should really be called, Dude, Don't Touch That. But yeah, there's just a lot of parts we just laughed through all the dumb, stupid scares that are supposed to be scary. None of it is. It's so cliche. It's so boring. It's just so boring.
It's not even like good, comforting cliche if you like horror movies. You're like,
yeah,
oh,
like this is like a safe space for horror, but no, it's the same bullshit you've seen a million times and done somehow worse.
It's actually insulting for the audience to think that they're not going to suspect a lot of those things.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, this feels like really, especially for a Conjuring movie, which say what you will about them, usually have a bit more creativity than this. Like, even the worst ones, I can say at least had one part that legitimately kind of spooked me a little bit.
What?
Well, like in the first Annabelle, for example, like the one part that Jimmy kind of caught me on like my edge is because it wasn't really a jump scare. It was a part where like in the pitch black, and it was something we hadn't seen in the movie before, so they're really unexpected. was a part where, like, I forget the exact circumstances, but, like, there's a part where, like, in a creepy stairwell, and they just turn, there's just, like, this, like, pitch black demon thing just staring at him. Like, it doesn't move, it doesn't do anything, just staring at him. It always, like, it just kind of reminds you of that haunted fear when you're walking around in the middle of the night, you hear a noise.
Oh, yeah.
And so they kind of played on that fear a little bit, like, okay, that was legitimately creepy. Everything else in the movie sucks. That was, like, the one thing I will give it.
For me, it was probably the painting with the 9 going, grabbing the painting, and then walking with the painting.
Oh, yeah!
Get the fuck out of me.
I forgot that.
That was my scary thing, because I have nightmares of that already.
Nuns.
And I'm sure Grant would have that as a nightmare, too.
I'm sure
he'd be like,
would.
nope, fuck no. I'm really tempted, though, to dress up like the Ned for Halloween.
I can see pulling it off. Yep.
It would be great. I'd go to Trisha's house and just stand there in the corner.
I feel like Trisha would get a bat and whip your ass.
Well, I wouldn't do it to her. I'd be doing it to the kids that come into the neighborhood.
Oh, I thought you were like saying outside her window, just staring at.
No, if I do that, I know for a fact she already has a gun on her bedside table. I'm not fucking going
yeah,
over there.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't fuck with Trisha even if I know she didn't have a gun. People are in the audience going, who the fuck is Trisha?
Yeah, they might meet her.
Yeah, when Booksmart comes out or whenever she wants to, really.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new talent. But just like even the stuff I mentioned before, it's like there's nothing in this movie to really get mad about or upset about or anything. Like, even if I'm trying to look for things to get upset about, it's just a nothing film. This feels like kind of just like, well, that was an hour and a half I'm not getting back in my life. That's really what it felt. I'm not angry. I'm not upset. It's just more like I'm disappointed. Not even that, because I knew it was gonna suck going into it.
Yeah, I can think of a lot of things I could have been doing.
I appreciate you spending the time with me.
Aging for an hour and a half dramatically.
We got a couple chuckles out of it.
A little bit, but you know.
Mostly whenever there was a scream or blah or whatever.
Her scream at the beginning was really funny.
How'd that go again?
She didn't even look scared. She's like, okay, 1, 2, 3. Ah, ghost.
I wish she said exactly like that. Ah, ghost. Go away, ghost. You bad ghost.
She was an annoying ghost. She wasn't even a scary ghost. I mean, if something like that happened to a normal person, not in a movie universe, they'd be like, fuck off. You keep slamming my doors. You wanna wash my hair and then drown me.
Like I said, this is like it's one of those ghosts that's at most a minor inconvenience more than anything else. Is again just creak boom, and then like occasionally we'll do a jump scare thing at you, like I'm gonna get you this time. Oh no, I didn't get you that time.
This movie could have easily been solved by the Winchesters in half an hour.
Oh, for sure. They spend the rest of the episode like drinking beer or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They have to do a little bit of brother bonding at the end on top of the Impala, and then talk about a major plot point, and then drive off into the sunset and think about Castiel. Pretty much what they do.
Or daddy issues, or I died again. Did really? Good to have you back. Next season.
There's no the last season. They dead now soon.
You think they're gonna kill him off?
Oh no, they will.
Oh, they've said it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
They're gonna actually do a spin-off. They've already mentioned it.
Of course they are.
With,
Sam and Dean
people.
in hell? What is that?
No, it's just gonna be younger hunters. They're gonna
Didn't they already try that and it failed spectacularly?
Yeah, it's like ghost facers.
Yeah.
That's what they needed. They needed ghost facers to solve this stupid crime.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was in that show. There's like some part, like the movie I was making in my head was way funnier, more entertaining than what I was watching. There was a part early on where they have like the hunted rocking horse thing, and all I could think of was like the evil bride ghost going.
She might as well. I mean,
like riding on there.
The scene where like you see her bending over in over the bathtub to drown the little girl. That wasn't scary or intimidating in any way. It's just more like, oh, okay, a bride is now like she looks like she's washing clothes in a bathtub. It didn't look that scary. It wasn't intimidating. The lighting was horrible.
Yeah.
And The makeup effects are horrible too.
Yeah, pretty bad. And even like some of the story beats are just like unintentionally funny. Like when they talk, and the priest is giving him his weird lit backstory about La Llorona as like when she realized the horror of what she had done, she threw herself in that same river. It's like, you mean the puddle? The little puddle? So she's like, nay, plop.
Dad, I'm gonna cry into this river now.
So there's so many images of this, like this grown woman like trying to drown herself in a puddle, but it's like it's like splashing in the water.
I see her kind of lying in a brook face down going, okay, I'm not drowning yet.
Waiting to die. Come on.
Because even in the flashback of her drowning her kids didn't look like they were drowning too far.
No, like it was like maybe like this deep.
I don't know how they did that.
Like I keep imagining like she actually like turns over, like, God damn it! Supposed to die, damn it. Yeah, this movie was dumb.
It was stupid.
It was dumb. It was a dumb movie.
I wonder how much money it's gonna generate.
Like I think the joke I made with you as we were walking out, where it's like, it's bad when I have to give Dumbo credit for effort. Because there's because I'm like,
oh no.
I mean, I was angrier at Dumbo. But at least I got more of a reaction.
To be honest, this script was probably a lot less choppy than Dumbo
was. That it was, but at least there was an attempt at something in Dumbo. It failed miserably, but there was an attempt.
Oh, what about that door opening really, really slowly? I think that was the equivalent to the pink elephant scene. Alright, Dumbo saw it. Yeah, he sees the fucking elephant. Yeah.
No, we were reacting that way. We were watching the door slow. It was like, waiting for the jump scare, jump scare, jump scare, jump scare, jump scares come. Oh, there it is. Okay, finally. Took your sweet time with that.
It went so slow. I never seen a door open so slow.
Yeah, I can't think of a counterexample. No, yeah.
See, yeah.
And it's trying again. It's they think this movie thinks doors is really scary.
Oh yeah. Oh, I did like the scene about the holy pool water boy.
Oh yeah. That leads us to talking about I forget his name. Let's call him Tuco because that's where I know him from. He's Tuco from Breaking Bad.
Okay.
He's like one of the first like mini boss drug dealers they run into in the show. He plays the ghost hunter, I guess. But using that term pretty loosely, as in he stands there and let other people do the work for him, and then he'll do like a MacGuffin. But he really doesn't do a whole lot.
What is that Keanu Reeves movie?
Constantine?
He was like a Constantine.
The real Constantine's way better.
Yeah, he was like a off-brand generic Constantine with
at least
budget.
Constantine, like, I even like Constantine, but at least Constantine was moving his fucking ass.
But he had a cabinet full of cool stuff?
Yeah, and he can not emote and talk like,
yeah,
I'm super serious.
I wasn't scared.
I wasn't scared.
At all.
I'm a ghost guy. I used to be a priest. I know priesty things.
You go to the priests in the church for help, not me. Little girl, can you please help me?
Very
my
well, shy.
Definitely warmed up by your tiny little hands grabbing my coat and pulling on them and looking at me sad. Okay.
Boy, if I had a nickel for every priest that said that.
Oh, I'd have enough to actually donate to the church.
Oh, that was an easy joke for the night. I mean, it's not like, that's not even the case, right? I don't think I'm gonna get any angry Catholics to comment about me on that one. That's more a case like I think we're all on the same page on that, right?
Yeah, the Catholics like, yeah.
And like, yeah, we fucked up.
Unless they're like super, yeah, there's probably some people who have different views of the church, and I better be careful.
Fair enough. I don't think any of them are watching this, to be fair.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
I'll take the heat.
And I'm all paranoid all of a sudden.
No, I made the pedophile joke, not you, so...
That's true. That's true. He did it, not me.
Yeah, there you go. Saying I'll take the heat. It's not... Again, if the Catholic people want to come after me, there's way more material they can work off of.
I'm probably going to get a threat for excommunication.
I don't think they take it that seriously.
How dare you make one joke about the Catholic Church?
Hey, you know what? I would be deeply flattered if I was on their radar, even remotely close enough to get anything resembling a reaction. And there's like, oh, great, another jackass on YouTube making Catholic jokes. Move on. And even then, that means I had to watch 20 minutes of video to get to one Catholic joke, which must be the worst priest job in the world.
Hey, you know what? If the government has people watching videos and watching everything, then the church probably does too.
Because apparently being the church gives you superpowers, according to the Conjuring movies.
The NSA of the church.
I've seen Van Helsing. I've seen what really goes on in the bunkers. You don't remember the Hugh Jackman movie?
Yeah. Well, I don't remember. Oh, yeah.
They had like a secret lair.
They do.
I know. What if it's full of like vampire hunting
I'm
stuff?
not supposed to talk about it.
Oh shit. See, that could actually get you in trouble. You better stop there.
Oh, see, yeah, I'm gonna die.
Suddenly, just like a poison dart just flies through the window.
It's gotta look like a crucifix, okay?
Duh. No.
And then you hear some prayer out the window. You go, holy shit!
Little note that says you didn't hear nothing. And then it bursts into holy flame. I don't know. It's like, what was something that like Tumblr thing I saw recently is like how to appear as an angel to everyone you come across. It's like have like a little light bulb on your back at all times. Wear lawn robes. Carry a flaming sword. Say fear not everywhere you go.
While swinging your sword.
While swinging your sword.
Don't be scared.
Fear not.
That's honestly how I imagine angels would be like, don't worry, I'm not coming to kill you.
That would be you as an angel. I'd be very scared.
Yeah, it would be. Like, hey, you know I could break your leg really easily.
She's scary for an angel.
Yeah.
I watch Supernatural. Angels are dicks. We ran out of stuff to talk about with this film. So, yeah.
Don't see it.
No, it sucked balls.
I wouldn't even give it the pleasure.
Either that is make it really drooly and unsatisfying.
Okay.
Don't think about it too hard.
I think you made everyone uncomfortable.
All 20 people. Wait, sorry, 5. I forgot Jerry watched this quite a few times. Okay.
Who?
I don't know, I just made a person up.
Not Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry's my go-to names. Alright, so trailers.
Sure.
Alright. We got the Endgame trailer. That comes out on Thursday, so at this point, not what we're talking about. We did get a trailer for Lucy in the Sky. Or Natalie Portman in Space.
Or just called Sex in Space. Because they were playing with that scene a little too much.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, you didn't see that? The whole oh, they're making out in space. Oh no, some's got no clothes on.
Oh no, look, space.
Oh, space jizz.
Gee. That's uncomfortable. That's uncomfortable for everyone right there. Huh?
Yeah.
Just all of a sudden,
what the fuck went by?
It's like, Jerry! Yeah, there's Jerry again.
With enough force, it could kill.
Like, that'd be almost impressive. You can get sperm moving that fast in space to reach terminal velocity.
Oh no! What if there was an astronaut who did that already?
That maybe coming on the re-entry, maybe like that floating sperm was like, ching, no. What creates life now causes death.
Okay, that'd be a good scary movie.
The Attack of the Killer Sperm.
But then we have to.
Didn't we have that movie was called Life? That came out like a year ago.
Yeah. I'd even argue Splice too, even though it's not in space. But that movie still makes me uncomfortable.
That movie was weird. I remember watching that on TV, and I was like, "Why is Adrian Brody fucking a thing
that has his DNA and thinks of it like it's basically his daughter?"
Yeah, there's some creepy subtext in that film. And then it impregnates someone.
Yeah. When it turned into a guy, and then it turned into a girl again. And
did it? I don't remember.
It gave birth.
Man, Splice was weird. Anyway.
You can add that to the weird movie list.
Yeah. Lucy in the Sky. That was a movie. Nothing involving space sperm, but we like to think it does. Then we got Ma. Have you seen that trailer before?
No, that was the first time I saw that.
Alright, what did you think about that one?
I felt like it was like 3 movies wrapped up in one so far.
A little bit of thriller, horror,
They're relying so much on her facial expressions.
which could make or break a film like that. But I'm really counting on this one being good.
I still want her to go in each room. Every time she shows up on there, I really want to say, "You can eat my shit now."
Oh, that's right. I forgot she was in that movie. Yeah, eat my shit.
This party's not gonna start until you eat my shit.
Someone actually made a song about that.
Really?
Yeah, it's just the lyrics are just "eat my shit." And it's like done like a Catholic choir kind of routine.
I'll have to show that to my dad.
I'll send you a link. Then we got Rocket Man, which I think you and I have talked about that one before. Hopefully a better version of Bohemian Rhapsody.
If Elton John's overseeing it, you know a lot of stuff is probably going to be over-dramatized.
True, that being said, there was some nice little touch in there I appreciated more than anything I appreciated in Bohemian Rhapsody. Just when they had the whole dramatic scene, like, they come to see Elton John, and then he'll come back like, sorry. He's like, I know, it's okay. It's like, alright, kind of appreciated that. It's a small thing, but like, maybe let's have more character to it.
I can't wait to see the costumes. Those are going to be great.
That will no doubt. Then we got Brightburn. That was the Superman but evil movie.
Yeah.
That
was the first time I saw that trailer, too.
I have kind of personal issues with that movie.
Why?
No, it's not even like deconstructed Superman thing. You could do that fine. It's more like, Superman's like a positive image of immigration and adoption. When you make the whole thing by adopting an alien, you're unleashing an evil onto your world, kind of sends a bad message.
Yeah. Didn't think of that.
Which, like, I don't think that was the intention. So it's one of those things like, okay, give it a chance. But that being said, like, that makes me personally a little uncomfortable.
I'm still kind of interested in seeing it.
It could be good. It's made by the Gunn family, and I like their work. That means I don't think it's not directed or written by James Gunn, so that's a whole different matter altogether. But it could be good. Hopefully it's good, but I don't know. Then we got Shaft. Yeah. I like some Samuel L. Jackson cheese. I might have a good time with it.
I think you will. I think this movie's going to be perfect for you.
That'd be me and Grant.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to go see it?
Oh, you guys are, full boat. Go ahead, have fun.
Sure?
Yeah.
We can always make room for one more.
No. I'm busy that day.
Oh, okay. So
I'm going to be sick.
Hey, Howard was too when Medea came out.
It's going around, I think.
What was it? Howard had a pulmonary embolism around that time, is what he told me.
I'm feeling one too.
Oh, yeah. Man, what a weird world we live in.
Yeah.
It's really delayed reaction, too.
Yeah.
The last trailer we got was for Annabelle Comes Home, which, again, I don't know why they don't still call us Conjuring 3. Because does it take place after the Conjuring 2? I feel like it does.
Probably. It still looks like it's in the 70s, so yeah, probably not.
Or like it's a either way, it takes place in the parent Conjuring, the main character of the Conjuring film's house with the room with all the evil stuff. So I was like, is that supposed to be them when they were kids, or did they already have a haunted room full of creepy stuff before they went into the business?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
That's established.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then
so
then it is then it is a prequel. Okay.
Yeah, they had it in their house first, and then they're like, "Hey, we have too much shit. Let's just put it in an actual building," and they did.
Okay. So there actually is like this might actually be a prequel then, which makes more sense. Okay, that makes a little more sense than at least I guess I'm assuming it's a prequel. Either way, this one has like the dumbest like reason for this to happen to begin with. Which
my damn friend Susie.
Yeah, my damn friend Susie. He was like, yeah, that's a room full of haunted shit. Don't go in there. So this feels like I feel like I saw this movie. It was Cabin in the Woods, and they did that as a joke. They say, hey, here's a room. We should not go in that room. We're gonna go in that room. Don't touch any shit in there. We're gonna touch all the shit. Oh, something bad happened. I fucking told you not to touch it. Cabin in the Woods. In this movie, oh, don't go in that room. It's haunted. Okay, I'll go in that room then. I thought we said not to go in there. I'm gonna go in there. No, Susie? No, fucking Susie. She goes in there, and then shit happens, and then he goes like, you touch... I unleashed Annabelle's like, do you touch anything else? What else did you touch? Everything. Which made me think, did she just go in there and just start going, blah, like down the hall, I'm touching all your haunted crap.
I'm gonna touch this. I'm gonna touch this. Oh my god, I got friends now. Oh my god, this must be Twitter.
It's like going into like a nuclear reactor going, oh my god, this is so many buttons. What does this one do?
Well, that's all. It's like fun. I'm gonna have a tea party with this haunted tea set that keeps inviting me over for it. Yay!
It's like, I can't read. What does that say? Do not open under any circumstances. Let's open it. Oh, it's one of those horror movies that just relies on the main characters being stupid as hell.
I hope the nun's in there.
Probably. They'll probably throw some cameo in there.
Yay!
I mean, they throw out, like, they've already thrown, like, one or two nun references in the other Annabelle movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, probably. I don't know. There's going to be a lot of other references.
She's my girl. No, it's not.
Until they...
Girl.
Like,
I'm Catholic. I can't be saying this stuff.
Are they even making a Conjuring 3?
What?
Are they even making a Conjuring 3?
Maybe. They better not do a nun 2. The search for more nuns.
They, like, oh, I'm kind of curious now. Are they making that movie?
It's a demon. Dressed as a nun. So it's a cross-dressing demon then. No. I forgot what the name of the demon's name.
Something
I don't want
demonic.
to say it, yeah. No.
It's supposed to be like the main villain of the Conjuring universe, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh,
Babadook,
yeah.
I don't know.
We'd get them all together in a group, and they had so much fun. Pennywise, the nun, this crazy
Babadook.
bitch.
Yeah. The Babadook.
She'd be the annoying friend. Like, you fucking close the door already. You're letting another draft in.
Who keeps inviting her? Ha! I just imagine playing poker.
That would be a really good. Isn't there like a famous little poker kind of painting thing? You do that, but you put.
Oh, like the dogs playing poker.
Yeah, they did it with like horror movie cult characters, but you do that with the modern day version.
I can see that. That'd be kind of cool. I'd buy that.
I want the Nundo to be in the corner standing, just staring off and like.
You're gonna play or what?
She takes a long drag on her cigarette. I've already played.
The Annabelle doll sitting there in one of the chairs, like, I can't read her fucking poker face.
Yeah, and then we have Chucky joining them too.
Played by Mark Hamill now.
I have not seen the trailer yet, or the little peeky thing that they did.
We'll see how that turns out.
You can only go so far.
I guess now it's Wi-Fi controlled or something. That's the whole thing, is this one can control everything connected by Wi-Fi or something.
My brother had the dolls that were inspired by it. I had one too.
I bet those didn't last long after the movie came out.
Well, no. I had them when I was much younger, way before the Chucky movie came out.
Oh, okay.
The original one. Yeah, they're called My Buddy dolls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Richard had the one that looked like Chucky. It was so creepy. Now you think about how big that thing is, and it could definitely take over a human kid.
Good to know.
Bigger than American Girl dolls is all I'm saying. They're like,
I mean, like,
yeah.
I will say this, though, as much as annoying as the main villain for this movie was, it still wasn't as annoying as the one from Pet Sematary.
Oh.
Because that one was a 9-year-old girl with all the strength of a 9-year-old girl that still somehow managed to overpower multiple adults for reasons that make absolutely no sense.
Something in the water and the adults are weak.
No, not even that, because there's a part that was like, are you fucking kidding me? Was like, where the mom is like trying to save like their son, is like, quit, and she throws the son out of the window for the dad to catch. It just happens in the movie.
Okay.
While like
that sounds like a normal response.
Yeah, well, the 9-year-old's like trying to pound like through a door she blocked with like a laundry machine or whatever, and she's clearly having issues getting through the door, and then she stabs the mom, and then the dad like runs up there and doesn't have any trouble whatsoever, just one arm, just opens the door and pushes aside what was blocking it. So it's like, you can clearly do this. And yet you still have to do this whole thing. She's trying to stab the knife. It's like, oh no, she's getting so close. Like, motherfucker, just down 9-year-old. Sorry, that really bugged me.
I can tell. Yeah, I felt you just get a soapbox and put it on the other soapbox and then put it on another soapbox and stand all tall.
Yeah, at least I didn't make a list. Muha made a list.
Of what?
Of things that annoyed him in the movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's in the review. You can watch it. You just pull it like...
For Pet Sematary.
For Pet Sematary. He's pulled it like... I made a list while I was watching the film of everything that annoyed me.
I should start doing that. That's a good idea.
If I did, it'd be a long list. All right, so that was the last trailer. You got any final thoughts for the Curse of La Llorona?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna try to make time to see Breakthrough before Endgame comes out, but when that movie comes out, all bets are off, guys. So we'll see what happens. Then I'll try to see if we get a panel together to go watch Endgame. So I don't know who that's gonna involve yet.
Socks on or socks off? Don't you have a foot fetish person?
Oh yeah. Well, at least I know that video will get lots of views.
I think you guys should start out with your feet all touching in a group.
If I just want to really pander to the foot fetish people in the crowd now. Oh yeah. I don't want them sending me any more creepy message on Instagram though. I really got tired of that last time.
Really?
Oh, you remember? Yeah, I told you about that. Person I kept
yeah.
sending message on Facebook. They tried to send me a message through Patreon, through Instagram, through Facebook, like everything they can find me on, except Twitter, oddly enough. But there's to the point where it's like, dude, I know who you are. Stop messaging me. Take the hint.
Well, in that case, maybe you should dress your feet up like Puritans and just put shoes on.
Put little Catholic hoods on the toes.
I'm making them off more.
Oh, my two things. Feet and nuns. Together at last.
Touch the calluses.
Oh. This got weird. All right, good night, everybody.
What's that, Al?